Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Travel Talk. This is Sue Barinholtz with Boomer Travel Group, and thank you for joining us. Today is Monday, May 18th, and today we're going to be talking about points and miles, travel points and award miles, and how that is being impacted in today's COVID-19 environment and post-COVID-19. So let me share my screen with you so we can get to all of the important details. One of the things that I wanted to mention is that while we love to travel, and that's why we're here, we all love to travel, things in the travel industry, as in anything during COVID-19, it's changing rapidly. So while I am telling you about what's going on in the points and miles industry today, it may not be the same a week from today. So if you are viewing this at a later date, please make sure that you verify the information is the most up to date. If you have any questions, give me a call, shoot me an email. I'll show you that information before we end. So a little bit about us. Most of you know us as Boomer Women Travel. We've been taking women on trips around the world since 2012. We have women from all walks of life, all around the country, and they come together because they want to travel. They have a love of travel, but maybe they don't have anyone to go with. Maybe their husband or their partner doesn't like to travel or can't travel. Maybe they just are in a situation, whether you're married or divorced or widowed or single, whatever the case may be. We bring women together in a group trip, usually about 15 people. I lead the group, I do all the planning, and we're still going to be doing that. Probably our next trip will be in January of 2021. But right now, in January of this year, I joined a host agency, Montecito Village Travel, which is also known as your travel center. And it offers travel advisors like me resources that we couldn't get on our own, which allows me to offer you things that are even bigger and better than I could. So I've since January, I've been getting into a lot more individual, couple, family, small group travel as well. And that affiliation allows me to be a member of the Virtuoso Network. And that's good news for everybody that likes to travel in luxury, because Virtuoso is the world's finest travel advisors and suppliers. We specialize in luxury and experiential travel. We have access to exclusive amenities, offers, upgrades, free points, rare experiences that you would not be able to get on your own. And this allows us to customize the perfect trip for you. So if you have any needs in the future, or if you're stuck with anything now, give me a call, shoot me an email, and I will help you the best that I can. I wanted to cite some of the sources that we've used for today's talk, as well as all of the talks in our 6-episode travel series. And in addition to my affiliations, I also have membership and affiliations in other organizations such as Cruise Line Industry, International Association of Travel Agents. ESA is the European Union. And with each talk, I seem to find new sources that I'll talk about during each talk. So that's where I'm getting my information. But let's talk specifically about today's topic, which is travel points and travel miles. And there are, as you probably know, so many programs, from Sky Miles, Advantage, the different airlines, the different credit cards, also hotel points. It seems like everybody has their own system, their own type of currency, and you earn the miles or the points every time you take a trip or make a purchase on one of their cards, and you can use them later for free travel. And if you're using airline miles for airline tickets, you can use them also through partners and alliances. For example, a lot of these airlines have alliances with other airlines that might not be the ones that you travel on. Sometimes I know that with some of my airline miles, I can also link it to my hotel points, and I can also link it to my car rental points, so that every time I travel, let's say on American, and stay at a Hyatt and rent my car from Enterprise, I will automatically get extra points on my American Airlines Advantage account, and I'll still get the points with my Hyatt account and my Enterprise account. So you want to make sure that there are links to certain sites that you can take advantage of, because you can earn points so many ways. And while we're sitting at home and we're not traveling, we could still be earning a lot of points. And one of the things that you want to make sure of when you are earning points is that you make sure that you get the right credit cards to earn these points. They're the single most lucrative source of points and miles out there. They have many credit cards have huge sign-up bonuses, some up to 100,000 points or miles. And that's a great way to rack up a free ticket. I think when I joined Capital One Venture, I think it was a few years ago, they were offering a 60,000 mile sign-up bonus. Well, that gave me more than one free ticket. And all I had to do was spend $3,000 over 3 months. And I knew I was going to do that because you just put your everyday purchases on the card. And as long as you can pay it off right away so that you don't rack up interest, then you're really good and you get that free ticket. So make sure that you compare, because there are so many. They also allow you to earn multiple points per dollars on things like grocery shopping, maybe your cell phone bills, your cable and internet bills. So you want to check out what kind of bonuses that they offer. A lot of them also offer an annual or charge an annual fee, which a lot of people might grumble at, but if the benefits are good enough, it might be worth it. Mine does charge $95, and I know that some credit card companies are waiving their annual fee now in the time of COVID. Unfortunately, mine wasn't one of them, because I did see the $95 charge the other day, but I may call them on that. So when you're shopping right now, if you can pay off your credit cards every month, then skip paying cash, because you could put pretty much anything that you buy on your credit card travel point card and start to rack up those miles. A lot of airlines and hotels also have their own online shopping portals that offer bonuses where you can earn multiple points or miles for every dollar that you spend. It's kind of like a mall where, and some have been as high as 10 to 20 times the dollar amount in with limited time specials. So you always want to pay attention to that. Go to your airlines or your hotel, see if they have an online shopping portal, and places that you shop more often might be advantageous to take through that portal. Another one is dining out for rewards. Several airlines always offer that type of network, and you can make several points per mile. So you just link a credit card. I link my credit cards and my debit cards to the dine out programs in my airline miles, because they allow you to do that. It doesn't just have to be for their airlines. And then if you eat out at any of the listed restaurants, you will get those points. Some places are even allowing you to use social media and get points. So almost all the airlines and hotels have social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and they always offer bonuses and promotions through these social media accounts, anywhere from earning a few extra miles for liking their Facebook post to entering contests with prizes of thousands of points on Instagram and everything in between. So, and some offer thousands of bonus point miles for signing up for their newsletters. They offer travelers who download their smartphone apps thousands of extra points for using them to do anything from check-in for a flight to tagging their location on Foursquare. So be aware of everything that they offer. And you also want to pay attention to bonuses and promotions. So these are a few websites that I follow, a few blogs, I should say, that I follow. And they are often highlighting deals of the day and deals of the week from the airlines and the hotels and the reward credit cards. And you find that these blogs might highlight current miles and point deals that are going to save you a ton of time over finding the deal yourself, and also to help you to earn tens of thousands of extra points per year in the process. So there's much more, but these are some of the ones that I have found. Also, when you're looking over award ticket fees, the three most common types of fees that you might run into when traveling on award tickets are a change fee, a cancellation fee, taxes, and surcharges. So the change fee is just that. If you need to change or adjust your award itinerary ticket, it varies greatly from airline to airline, and it can even differ on a carrier. So let's say Delta has one flight here and one flight there. Their fees might be different. Cancellation fees commonly have mileage redeposit fees, some up to $150. If you decide not to take the flight that you used your points for, in order to put them back, they're going to charge you a fee. Not all airlines, but it can get pretty pricey. And then the taxes and surcharges, they're charged at the time of booking, and they come with all airline tickets. It includes the government imposed taxes, fuel and surcharges, other various fees. And some airlines charge more surcharges than others, even on the same route. So you have to keep an eye out for that, as well as keeping an eye out for schedule changes, because you can get out of changing or paying change and cancellation fees if your flight schedule changes after you book a ticket. So generally you'll be eligible for this waiver if your flight's scheduled to depart or arrive at a significantly different time than when you book the ticket. But always remember about the 24-hour rule. And a lot of people don't know this, but by law, U.S. airlines are required to let you cancel airfare within 24 hours of booking, as long as your reservation is made at least 1 week before you depart. And this does include award tickets as well. So if you need a little bit of time to finalize your plans after you book, you can always cancel for a refund, full refund. And that's U.S. airlines. Most international airlines don't offer this for award tickets, but there are a couple of exceptions. And so let's talk about changes in cancellation fees during coronavirus. And many airlines are offering flexible changes in cancellation policies for both paid and award tickets. And these waivers vary by airlines. They're being updated regularly. And so you really have to go to your specific airline to find out what they're doing. For example, as of today, what I read was American is extending their Advantage Elite status through January of 22. They're lowering their elite qualification threshold for this year because people like to qualify for that next level to get more free things, and they're not traveling now. So they're, instead of losing out on getting that status, they're helping you to get there. They're extending the expiration date for upgrades. They're lowering threshold for executive platinum rewards. They're introducing a promotion to reach million miler status. And they're waiving their award reinstatement and change fees for award bookings. What we just discussed, that sometimes $150 charge, they're waiving that. United, for example, as of today, is waiving their redeposit fees as well on award tickets with departure dates this year if you cancel 30 days or more before departure. So these aren't always the same between airlines, and you don't automatically get those. So you have to make sure that you call and request it. That's very important. Members and non-members on United who have purchased subscriptions, such as their United Club, their Economy Plus, their United Wi-Fi, their check bags, they're extending these subscriptions for 6 months beyond their current expiration date. Their e-travel certificates are valid for 24 months now of the issuance. And Delta is also giving a full year extension to their medallion status through January of 22. And their Delta 360 members are able to enjoy their membership in the, and that's an invite-only program through January of 22. And they're rolling over all 2020 medallion qualification miles to 2021. And any used drink vouchers were extended for 6 months. Their Sky Club and executive memberships they're extending, but please keep in mind that many Delta Sky Club locations, as well as all of the mile airport club locations, are temporarily closed. And if they're not closed, they may have scaled back to very limited food and beverage offerings. So it's not going to be the same. Southwest has travel funds that are set to expire or that were created between March and September of this year. We'll have the option to convert those travel funds into rapid reward points at the same rate that you would be able to purchase a ticket with points today. And they're giving qualifying points and companion pass qualifying points to all their rapid rewards member, just to say thank you for bearing with us. So you really want to check with the different airlines. Alaska's doing something a little bit different. They're treating award bookings essentially as the same as cash tickets. So that means that any previously booked award tickets scheduled between February 26th and April 30th can be canceled to get your mileage plan miles back free. So that's kind of what the airlines are doing. What the hotels are doing, for example, Marriott extended their elite status for those that currently have it through February of 22. So if it was set to expire this year, you're going to get it all the way through 21 as well. And all Marriott free night awards that would have expired in 2020 now don't expire until January 31st of 21. Hyatt is offering a similar extension. And if you are eligible for suite and club upgrades that are due to expire, they've been pushed back a year. Hilton is following suit as well. and you get the extra year of the same status, and your expirations push back to 21. And IHG Rewards, that encompasses a variety of different brands such as Holiday Inn, Kimpton, Crown Plaza, etc. They're taking a different approach, and they're lowering their elite status thresholds. So if you are close to obtaining an IHG Reward elite status, you may now have already obtained that status under their new threshold. And it makes it easier now for you to obtain elite status after COVID-19 has passed. And some of the credit cards are waiving their annual fees. Some, like I said, mine are not. But the other thing that you want to pay attention to is the risk that you lose points in a loyalty program if the operator goes under. It's kind of a remote possibility that some of these major airlines or hotels will go under, but some programs have paused their redemptions as a result of the pandemic. And history has shown us that your points and your miles are generally safe during bankruptcy proceedings, though there's an outside chance that they could be lost entirely if the carriers permanently stopped operations. So really, the best bet is credit card points. They're the safest bet. Many of the top travel reward cards provide a lot of flexibility when it's time to use their points. But on the other hand, if you focus your energy on earning credit card points rather than airline or hotel specific rewards, you can minimize or remove any fallout from them going bankrupt, whether you're earning transferable miles, fixed value points. They tend to be much more flexible if you're affiliated with an individual travel provider. But if you can transfer your credit card points to a partner airline, and that I've done before, where I just have, I'll be able to transfer my credit card points because I'm close to getting an award travel with, let's say, American. I can transfer some of my credit card points from Chase or Capital One to American to allow me to get that full ticket. And so you really want to check out the details and the fine print, like I say, in all of these episodes. And remember that we're talking about this as of today, but that could change as of tomorrow. So think about how that's going to impact you. We also have a couple of more travel talks this week. This is our last week of the series. On Wednesday, we're going to be talking about online booking agents, online booking engines like Airbnb, HomeAway, Booking.com. And on Friday, we're going to be talking about travel insurance. Is it risky? Do you need it? As always, if you have any questions, please give me a call, shoot me an email. Whether I helped you get the reservation or not, in all likelihood, I can help you adjust it. Or if you need any help or questions with future travel, please give us a call or send an email. We'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much for being here. We look forward to seeing you for our next episode. All 6 of our episodes will be available on our website at boomerwomentravel.com. So just go there, scroll down a little bit to Travel Talk, click on the date and the topic that you want to hear, and go from there. Thanks again for being here. Travel safe when it's time, and stay safe.